to the drafts, but Ryze has a lot of mid push and will be able to influence those side lanes early game. So really looking for Serin now to use his Ryze early prio to set up either the Jace or the
Things are going pretty good. Calm and control.
Yeah, slow early game so far. Isma did take the Raptors.
Very nice. It is a flash burnt though, committed from the Team Heretics jungler. Jackie's coming in, trying to leverage the egg, puts a wall in front of Way, doesn't have Magical Journey now. Cataclysm down from Isma as well, full on engage, but there's no numbers for Team Heretics. Daggles goes in with a late Crescent Guard, almost dies because of it. Here comes Trayson looking to hammer down as Serin has already got the E down, but Daggles getting a little bit low himself, running out. Curtain call number 2, 3, 4, audacious charge, trying to bait it in the flash anyway. Isma didn't need to, its first blood on the 4th shot, the crash down. Meanwhile, it's Way. Magical Journey not going to be baited in. Jun still went in.
I think it makes a lot of sense.
I do too. Well, let's see how it develops and let's see positioning here. Dragon's up. Team Heretics got the first, which for a comp like GX is good, or rather not as good. They're going to get the second one now. And the second one being a mountain, we roll the dice into an ocean. And Team Heretics just poking their little head in to see what's up. Isma's trying to test it, you're right.
Careful.
So he's going to engage Crescent Guard there. Here comes Jackie's from the wing as well. Going golden with a Tempered Fate, buying time, Deadly Flourish, and it's only going to do something. Giant X have got their jungler out. Now Jun's a little bit deep as well. Hype is hitting from the side. They went in half-cocked. There's no Cataclysm. There was no layering, Finn. There was not even a curtain call. Heretics pick off for the ball.
Yeah.
Not sure about that. Shock Blast doesn't connect, but here comes Way. Tempered Fate going to fly in. Oscar in caught out. He doesn't have his flash. You said it. They're timing this well. Heretics find an angle with Magical Journey to curtain him off. Oscar Innen's met with 3, and Trayson picks up the kill.
Finn would have to drop a side wave if he wants to rock it up there. It wouldn't be a good time no matter what.
Are they saving it for the Dragon, Finn? 20 seconds till that comes up. I mean, Giant X do have everything. They did get a 5v5, and a lot of this poke hasn't connected.
You see how difficult it is for Serin to impact these fights on the Ryze. The range from Giant X is so strong, and it's 5v5. Look at Jackies. Look at how much space he's taking. He's stepping out, pressuring the wall on Hype. Makes it really difficult. And it's Giant X with another huge dragon take. Late. He wasn't standing in the river poking. So maybe should have recalled a little bit earlier, or maybe Team Heretics had to rethink how they approach that dragon.
As you said, giving up a lot of space.
So the flash Q from Rel, it was an easy pick onto the Caitlyn, but the Bardal from Way stalled so much time, allowed all of the people to come in and help him, still had the flash to just get out of there. And what looks like a winning position for Giant X now turns into the second Dragon Team Heretics. A 3k gold lead for Trayson, and I think Team Heretics right now is very...
going to look bot quickly. I think we're also going to look at a flag and drag onto Hype. He used everything before. Will he be able to get out of this one? They flash for it, and finally Giant X get the kill on the Team Heretics AD carry. Douglas tried to save the day. The crash down Magnus Storm, weird from Jun. Won't get Douglas in the end. The Shock Blast comes in. Trayson willing to one.
Slowly. Getting back into Giant X hands, and you can't give Giant X a gold lead with this comp. They will just out-teamfight you.
Flooding of a vision. This contest for Douglas gets dangerous. He audacious charges in, gets some damage on Jun, but now you're open to a flag and drag. Deadly Flash. You used Crescent Guard before. Douglas, what are you doing? Trayson will get the kill onto Jun, but he was mincemeat. Tempered Fate going to come through, but they're stuck in a 4 versus 3. Blocked by Oscar, and there's a Shock Blast. Team Heretics, hello! What are we doing? Hello! Our jungle doesn't have ulti, and we're face checking for vision. Hello, Finn? Answer the phone.
No, I don't want to answer the phone. What's the plan? What is Team Heretics doing? The Douglas code of everyone doing their own thing is just so true right now. Now it's time. You don't have flash, man.
I believe in miracles. Where you from? You sexy thing. You sexy thing. Finn, Giant X are going to get Baron.
Giant X just stole the game. I don't know. They just stole it. It was a broad daylight robbery. Hype dies on mid. Douglas and Way is like, okay, let's fight while Hype is walking out of base. Oh, we don't have a AD carry, we don't have any damage. And then you just all walk in one by one. Giant
Gold,
X.
I think, or more than that. What was it, 5 at max?
It was a bad investment.
They got Baron on Giant X.
Jackies taking space now when the Shock is down.
And Oscar just TP'd in, as you said. Electro Hard Finger to start us off. Trayson, that's the face check. He has to flash away. Jun goes in with a flash Magnet Storm with the Equalizer down. Perfectly done. How easy's the fight, Finn? You told us. We listen. They open up as a 5v5, and as Isma covers ground, Team Heretics cannot run to their side of the rift. Oscar will pick up a double, and Heretics have completely thrown this one as far as a touchdown could reach, really.
And you can draft all your fancy comps, you can draft your double threat Jace, Caitlyn comps, but if you're playing as a teamfight comp and you lack discipline, you will just die. You will just get punished by the Zug comp of Giant X. You see how easy it is for Giant X. Yeah. 2 sources of engage with the Jarvan, with the Rel. So much follow-up with the Jhin, the Onivia, the Rumble. I'm off.
I'm off the train. The Heretics train The one that I boarded precariously, like I got a window seat because I wanted to know where it's going.
Did you check if it was Deutsche-Bahn or not?
Oh, yeah, that's probably why I want to get off. I realized next stop is the last stop before it goes off the deep end. Heretics, this game one, falling out of favor. This dive maybe a little bit deep, but Isma still not dead yet. Curtain Call going to fly through with a Hubris Jin. Looking for some more stacks. Jun going to get smited. This is a TP flank, but this TP flank is from a Jace, Finn! It's from a Jace! Finn! What are we doing? I know right now we're just throwing balls against the wall. We're just hail catch. It's good to see. Playoffs is still on the line for them, and it is a difficult road. A series win, let alone a game win.
And Jake,
it's a very good start.
Hold your horses.
I'm holding.
Both side.
Okay.
The Jin doesn't do Baron the fastest, if you're looking for a silver lining.
But he does secure it fast. If they get down to the 2K, Temper Fate going to slow it down. Here we go, double TP. Release one in my eyesight. Oscar in him with a shield and an equalizer down. Douglas used that ult now finally onto Jun, trying to get revenge, but in the way of the curtain call, the bullets are lining down Summoner's Rift. Jun is eventually going to die. Saren pulled that actualizer. Oscar pulls that flash into the realm op to get out. Isma gets the flash but doesn't secure it.
Oh god.
There's a wall. Trayson now against that wall has to flash. Finn, who won the fight?
No one. Team Heretics is gonna get the dragon. This game is gonna extend. They're not gonna get soul.
You know,
Giantex decides to not go for the soul. They're just gonna start the Baron randomly and not have a plan. It's a call that many teams make in our league.
Fight again.
But yeah, now we're gonna fight again. Giantex is walking up.
Dragon's gone.
Nice.
Now where?
Now we run away.
Oh, okay, run.
Knocked up by the Douglas 3-point strike. So he gets really like blocked and doesn't find any kind of engage. And now turns out Serin, when he can hit freely, when all of Giantex just ignored his rise, he does a lot of damage.
Tempered Fate. Douglas coming in for the steal.
Run, shit. Okay.
Okay, Giantex got Baron. Jun holds the pose. Baron, look at that. Isma's found the angle.
That tower is dead as donuts. Oh, we're going.
Donuts are in fact dead, can confirm. If you like eating out there, don't feel bad about it. Douglas is caught between a wall and the storm. Crescent Guard comes out. Realm Warp in. Okay, Seren's going to send it. He sees Blackett. Now, meanwhile, going into melee. Isma went early. He stepped on a trap. His back is broken. Seren going golden. He's already pulled out the actualizer. He is dead now. Wei brings in a magical journey, but they're not going to find a way in. 1 for 1. Isma thought, I'm going in. Finn, he's got his hands over his eyes. He doesn't want to watch anymore. He's done. Finn?
Isma, overcommitted.
How's his damage right now? Let's see. Gonna step up, Tempered Fate on a bird. Wei ready. Equalizer down, curtain call. This is good from Giant X. Set up great. Wei almost dead, blocked by Hype for the inhibitor. I think it's open hunting season here for Giant X. While Isma looks towards the rotation of mid, Giant X will go there next. Someone has to get the inhibitor, or you don't. I mean, just walk away. We'll come back tomorrow.
I will see some character development here from Giant X. They realize they don't have to send it with their physical bodies when you have range. Really? You can actually just throw your abilities from range and then get stuff anyway. So they're slowly but surely learning how to play this game with their comp. Sieging now mid.
Zone. Deadly Flourish. Good again. A top inhibitor did eventually die. I guess the weight of the Sims.
In position right now, they leave Rise on the mid, has Realm Warp up and available to join the fight if it breaks out.
He's in the bush, Finn. He's in the bush. Shoot. He missed. Cataclysm. Douglas Crescent Guard immediately. Ult for ult in junglers. Seren's got an angle. I don't know if he pulled out the actualizer. Here comes Curtain Call, and Seren is just in the middle of it all. He's going to flash, he's going to use the shield, but he gets knocked up. Goes golden. The whole of Giant X sit there waiting. A shock blast into a rel. Isn't going to cut it by Trayson. Now, Dragon Soul should be acquired, and Team Heretics know it. They've lost their mid laner.
Hold.
You reckon? Shock blast steal.
Hold.
Douglas is still backing.
I didn't believe this day would come. I didn't believe it.
It's gone.
Giant
7 dragons.
Securing the Ocean Soul. Wow. A round of applause for Giant X. Now, surely this should be enough for them to be able to push down. Baron is running in 1 minute, and they can just set that up right now. They don't need to commit for any weird place. You don't need to go for the inhib right now. You can just wait for the Baron if you want to. You can also... You can do whatever you want. They should be winning this game, Jake. And I've said this, I think, 87 times this game, that Giant X is favored to win this game. But now they can just use their physical bodies, region, to just take all the objectives they want. They have the Ocean Soul. They have a fed Jin. Getting a lot of hubris value this game. A good buy this game, I gotta say.
That's what it was about. I mean, to be fair, not as much as Kazi, who had a better showing on it, but so far so good. Deadly Flash flashed away from. Trayson's still up 1.6k gold, but doesn't really feel like it, does it, guys? Attempted fake to be flashed by Oscar. Here's Seren by himself. He's dead. Okay, Jun engage, Cataclysm, Hot Pot. We want the spicy one, but we're still getting the pork broth here as Team Heretics are getting outranged. Trayson tries to maneuver in. I don't know what you watched at home. You could say it's cinema, you could say it was a brawl, you could say it was just another day at the LEC. But Giant are going to take a win. They're going to stop MCoy from making top 4. And we are going to have 10 minutes off. We're going to go to the bathroom, have a coffee, have a banana, have some food, reset, and look towards better League of Legends for game number 2 in the LEC in my region. Finn, the next is going to fall at 41.
Can look for early trades. The big thing is you're not going to kill the normal one, usually Ringtone, but you can stack a big wave and you can set up a dive. If it's Minotaur, you have a big wave stacked, you have the power W.
Very noisy one at that as well. I was just looking because Seren ticked over, wanted to keep his ball there.
But he will TP in quite late, so if they can fight before Ringtone is here, it would be really positive for them.
Meganar threatening.
Comes in.
Okay. Dagger's going to pick up 2 grabs in the meantime. Gets over the wall. And that's Isma changing target selection. Seren doesn't have flash from the previous fight. Shockwave flashed away from by Isma. The Q sniped for a kill, but Dagger's now in range. Trying to get that quick pick onto Isma. It won't be successful. But those 2 grubs will be one death. Going to dodge away from the Q2.
I would think the laning phase is a little bit more difficult because you can't space as easily with Fleet like you did in the past. Before it was like, okay, you have Fleet. You can just walk away from Ringtone with the extra movement speed. All the thought.
Demonic Ascension is up and available. Isma walking into melee, but he's got Jordan. There's numbers advantage first. Shockwave is a 2-man. On Douglas, she said there was a problem. I see it. He didn't get his damage down before getting bursted down by Giant X. Isma on the escape. It might be a jungle trade as he speeds off for now. Hype is going to look to take the kill. Seren takes it with the ball. Dissonance for a 1-for-1, but should come back to. This is the scene of the crime. Heretics already had one. Jackie's moving into position. There is no Paranoia. There is no Arcane Storm. So it looks like Heretics will be able to take this one.
Yeah, Giant X without Paranoia. I don't think they can contest this at all. They're just going to look at them while they take it.
Think about how they're going to join this one.
Nars TP coming in with Triforce, Ringtone TPing as well with Strikebreaker. It's a full 5v5.
It's culling out. Depth charge already used as well. Flacker chunked a little bit at 3k. Demonic Ascension begins and going in deep now for the steal. Not going to be successful. Meanwhile, Oscarin's tanking it all up. He ran into the midst to die for the Herald.
Nar?
A 5 versus 4. Trayson about to go into Meganar. He's already hopped in. He's got his flash on standby. As Jackie's against the wall, presents himself yet again. But
Herald, it's an even trade somewhat. I think both teams aren't feeling too bad about that. The fact that Oscar in the 25. Look at TP here. He's coming in there with TP and has a really big shield. And this shield and like concrete threat. You need to be aware that Soul is coming. So denying that Soul point from Team Heretics.
They're going to kite away from the majority, but Hype's going to go back on in. A dive imminent right onto the 80 carry who went deep. Shockwave brings him in, but it's too late. So far, it's a 1-for-1, but the 80 carries down of Team Heretics. They're going to lose weight as well. The bot lane completely obliviated as Oscarin jumps to the back line, but this time he ain't going to get CC for days. Runs into Douglas, who uses full rotation with an Arcane Storm from Jackie's zoning of Heretics. If there was a way Giant X were going to find the Dragon, well, you've just seen it played out.
And it's a good punish by Giant X, but it's once again Team Heretics that I think are very disjointed. And this is a mistake that a lot of rookie top laners do, is that they are quite late at the objective. They're rotating down, they're like, okay, I will be there the moment the objective spawns. The moment Dragon spawns, I will be in river.
Chunk himself, but Flackett's damage has also been built up quite a bit. As Heretics look for the river, Isma,
Which was bad last game.
Douglas, you're right. Last game, this was a disaster. With a TP flank, it might be again. Depth charge slows down the play. Here comes the Paranoia, the dive with Oscarin in tow as well. Renekton in a choke. It's as easy as that. Douglas may have lost the series over the same goddamn brush.
Trace him, though,
He flashes it away, you said, but the Big Nar is only in front of one player. Giant X hover around the cove, and the flash stun from Oscarin sets up, so Seren can't react. He's going to fight the Big Nar, yes. Trayson to salvage the play, but he only finds himself 1 kill so far. The stun on the Flagger, but blocked by Oscarin. Finn, I stand my ground. Douglas and that brush, it is a monstrosity.
Deep breaths. Deep breaths. It is a good punish, I want to say, from Giant X. They were ready to pounce. They have all the TPs to come in instantly. And I said the person for me to watch was Tracer. And now Renekton with Dominus, with a big shield, is just so empowered to go deep into the backline of Team Heretics. And we didn't see what's happened on the other side here, but it's basically the Gnar and Orianna trying to chase.
It is true. I think that's true. I think that's true, Finn. I'm sorry. Paranoia over the wall, safety for now, and a flash to the boot. Hype was caught. He thought he had the range, but I think in the end that tether would have connected and Giant would have followed the dive. Next Dragon is up. Yeah. Trayson is spending this time with TP up.
They're surely giving this Dragon right here. Trayson top, just pushing out on the side wave. Dragon being taken, but we're going.
Demonic Ascension on top of a gravity field with a Chaos Storm out. Jackie's getting mega value. Sterak's onto Douglas. He's healing up with the Sundered Sky, but Oscar catches him deep. There, the Chaos Storm will grow. And Finn, Team Heretics, I don't think they wanted to give the Dragon. I think they thought, well, what if we do a little contest? What if we just have a little bit? Just a little bit.
So, your Gnar is split pushing by himself top, getting a tier 2. You don't need to fight.
Really?
You are generating revenue per second. Every single moment Gnar is pushing there. You just need to look at the enemy team and make sure that Gnar knows where they are. Team Heretics once again fell into the trap of over-contesting when they're giving up the objective. They were giving up the Dragon, and they wanted not only the fight or the top of the tower, they also wanted the mid lane fight. And you gotta choose one. You can't be too greedy. Paranoia goes out, it's just gonna be the Baron for Giant X.
I've seen this game before. I think we're seeing if he could find the Nautilus, who, by the way, after the last fight getting caught out, he didn't actually flash. So, unable to find that again. Inner turret and top's going to go down.
Yeah. And
Giant X are just smoothing the map over.
Yeah, now we've got the bot side tower, we're going to recall, we're going to Sterak's can take a lot of space, and Nocturne can just go in whenever he wants to.
Flash. That was a flash under turret. There's that Paranoia you talked about. Oscar, a bit deep, but Way came off the side. Now this dive turns in a bit kaput as well. He's culling Douglas. Might get some serious value. Flacken has no flash. Giant X, okay. It looked pretty poo to start, and now once again it's looking bad. Tracing gonna chase up, get the last auto. Oscar's gonna die too. 3 dead of Giant X.
Enemy teams are good at throwing. We just hold on. And sometimes the takeaway is, I'm going to get a pentakill this game. We just threw a 2k gold lead. I'm going to get a pentakill. It's now Dragon spawning in 2 seconds. Giant X is first, holding this choke point here. Can Team Heretics even contest this? TP coming out from Meganar on the backside.
Paranoia is up to turn the lights off. You said the Meganar TP. Maybe to bring it into a game 3. Who knows? But the dive starts with the Paranoia onto the back line. As you said, nuked out. Hype has no chance. This time for Giant X, it looks pretty smooth. As Douglas can't get any resets, he's going to flash into position, but onto Oscar. And Finn told you before, that guy can absorb damage. As Traces is out of the Meganar, he has the GA to bring him back to life, but it won't change a damn thing. As Douglas with no ulti has no choice but to commit. He'll jump in, but to his death. And Finn, that's what we expected to happen in the last fight.
Yeah, but that's how it looks from the Gnar into the backline of the enemy team. Not only canning away from the enemy flanker, but pressuring the enemy back.
I don't know, there's a ward there. Poke is good from Giant X. Douglas is in first. He's going to go into a demonic ascension mode. Paranoia is there, he's just dead. There you go, Chaos Storm. That takes the Penta away from Jackie's, but this is going to be taking away the series in the game. Oh, Lord. Storm gets big up. And yeah, I mean, Team Heretics, dizzy. We get into fights, and this series has not been favorable for them. Finn?
I mean, compared to game 1, where there was a million throws, I think only one big throw from GX this game, so a substantial increase in play performance.
That's stonks, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll be marching on the Nexus, and I don't think Trace, in this fight, being 400 gold up, will be enough to defend this base for Team Heretics. 13 seconds on way. It's going to be a hard sell.
And he's small. Isma is going to threaten. Next turret's going to go down. Look, it was a bumpy ride. We essentially went on the Harry Potter night bus. But we've come off unscathed. Giant X get off, they go to Hogwarts. That's where the analogy ends.
Take it away, Ernie.
3-3. Team Heretics in the hole, but Giant X looking like they're a step closer to playoffs.
Yeah.
Death's Door, and have been for the past couple of weeks. Like, at least seeing on Rooster is something, 1, that can carry, 2, that can get a bit of priority. Is better than having him on the Galio like he was yesterday.
As we see right now, Rooster wants to take recall, doesn't have the TP. Gonna have to walk all the way back now. He did cancel his base.
Magical Journey,
Going.
a flash, cosmic binding. Busio goes right past Sten. The autos are coming through, but Kalist not going to get the kill. Instead of Busio to pick up first blood. Sten tries to draw in as he looks for a dredge line to bring Kalist for a 1-for-1 trade, but he won't fall. Lure to it as Kalist gets the push in the wave. Yike starts the Drake. And Busio, the playmaking part as always.
And you make your bed, you have to lie in it. He flashed for the previous play, now doesn't have the flash available. They get one of them. I don't think we're going to see anything more here. That's your TP though.
Shifters look like they want to fight. Yeah, Show just used Bolt Breaker. TP from Yehu gets out of the grail of the stun. Sten goes in. Hailstorm is down. Show goes in, trying to pick up the beast. Busio might be caught out. There's the Ambassador ult as well. Kana going to bring it back. Shifters in a bit of trouble. Coming in for the steal. Has turned into a 1-for-1. Sten gets another dredge line. The field is down again from Nuke. Yehu flashes instead. The Petrifying Gaze held on to. Well, Chains of Corruption misses. The 80 carry of Shifters are here. You mentioned Paddock. He's there. Yike's going to flash away. 2 grubs for KC. Although Shifters
back and forward constantly.
The map is unlocked. Tempered Fate is going to get the turret, but not Rooster. So free trading galore. He flashes away, puts up the counter strike, and wants to jump in. Finds Kana, but here's Yike with an instant ult. Crescent Guard follows. Kana gets the kill. Magical Journey on the way out as Depth Charge only catches Busio for another turret shot. Sten took it, by the way.
Hello?
And now there's no way out. Another free kill donated to KC. Sten, I think, was clicking on Busio for the auto attack, but he took the journey.
And it's a perfect heist. Kana, the mastermind, Yike, the enforcer, and Busio with escape card, but now Yike.
Cease and desist. Yike has no ult. He may be caught out. A greedy path from Yike. And Shifters will get one back.
Yeah,
the day he walked through that.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
A misclick.
It's a frustration.
Pick
Full
that
level
up
behind
now,
almost, yeah.
by the way.
So you did get that. But yeah, it's going to be the keeper secondary for Kana. Just a lot of numbers advantage somewhere. So just jumping away with farm, but then it's too alone.
Straight into the perfect execution. Over the wall, followed up. Yike gets an easy kill with Titanic. Yeah, who actually takes it in the end. And it's not even Herald, as Kana is going to be found out. Chains of Corruption gets flashed away from him anyway, even though he already dodged it. But now Rooster's in the middle of a 1v2. The knockup perfect. Interrupts the leap strike. Rooster wins the counter strike up and available. He needs something to get out of this. Kana looking for his rotations, and Yike burns him down.
1.7k goal lead on the Caitlyn is very, very dangerous. And that range from Impressive Rooster.
Kana's going to get the turret in the meantime. Tempered Fate comes through mid. KC fighting on all angles under a trap. Paddock cannot move. Chains are out of range of the turret shots as Yike is diving deep. Kana ulting to get on out. Rooster might find a kill, and he will indeed. Yike almost dying. Rooster jumps in, gets 2 in the interim. And as he flashes out, I mean, that's a bit of gold on Rooster.
Well, kind of weaves in and out and will punish, but now Yehu is looking for Nuke here.
Will he find a Petrifying Gaze dodge away from Nuke? Fancy Feet, Noxious Blast as well. Gravity Field, and there's the ulti too. Nuke actually playing very well. Yehu has been outstepped, outmanaged, and with a raid down, Yehu trying to kite, but he's shut down. Nuke shouts at the screen, and fair enough, he's gonna die here. But that was class in a 1v1 solo kill.
And the KC coming to avenge the mid laner, but Nuke finds a really huge solo kill onto Yehu, who oversteps a little bit. Noxious Blast goes very wide in that trade. And final one. Small misplay from Yehu. Just laughs it off.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Nuke, let it out, bro. You know, at the end of the last split, we saw them with the Roadshow fin. They were good. As KC have started this Dragon, about the Herald fight, Shado's going to drop this to the back of the pit. Kana just jumps in. Eclipse shielding gives him a bit of leverage. As now for the knockup with the Herald. Dragon gets smited down at 3 for KC, but the engage has already started. Dredge line with the Crescent Guard, the flash in. Tempered Fate as well.
This is awkward.
Deep is Kana. He gets cleansed away, flashes out.
For some reason, I did not think he was so... Thank you.
Bolt Breaker, cease and desist. There it is, the flash immediate, but the whole of KC are there. Either Tilt or Shayo just thought we've got to send it. Bot turret will go down, but KC is still on the chase.
I mean, that's one of those plays where, like, if it doesn't have flash, they're not very good at all. I mean, it doesn't make a big difference in the end. They need something a lot more, and especially after that mid play where you use your Bio Flash, or didn't use Flash, but use the Bio ult. It's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be very tricky.
Kind of showing the difference between the best in the league and the worst right now. As KC take another turret. They've made mistakes this game, KC. Like, they're not infallible.
Yes, Yehu,
like cheese and cake.
This. Shifters are looking for something. Dragon is spawning in 113.
Victor Bounty, nice.
Herald spawn.
Dredge line misses. Yike willing to step up. Now, This Jack
Just a nice flank, but he can't go through Kana. Kana is just way too strong and he's just marking him.
Red flash over the wall as Hex Flash Show sends it all in, but the Zonyas from Kalist going golden. Setup is beautiful. A magical journey to get him out. He's at max range. Rooster is found out as well as Kana's ulti misses on the forefront, but he flashes in regardless. Dragon was stolen, by the way. Shifters have somehow won this fight. 2 down from KC versus 1. Nuke still alive from Kalist, getting a headshot.
Okay. It's okay. I thought we were still fighting. It's my bad.
So nonchalant. Meanwhile,
It looks pretty good.
Inside of you, there are 2 wolves. Fight this game on the Casio. Just had the early game push, but it will be tough to dive through. Nuke is the main carry of Shifters right now, and probably the man that's going to have to carry if Shifters are to make a comeback this game.
they're going to group mid. Sten again sets it up. Mid turret's going to fall down. Sten went a little bit early, so that's an Ambessa roll and execution. Sten now dead. Shea win on top of Kana, who went deep. Rooster comes in. That petrifying engage. You said he was quiet. He gets a good one, but now in front of the Arcane Storm, Yahoo is exposed. It's going to get another reset. Yike is dead as well. Finn, even KC are fallible, as Shifters now look at Baron.
And KC, they do it again. I mean, okay.
Say it. Just say it.
In
Just say
Europe,
it. Our region,
we might not have baseball as a national sport, but we are damn good at throwing.
Yeah, we are.
And KC are not excluded from this conversation. Well, in terms of decibel, I think Shifters are winning right now in the arena.
They are. Finn, KC have dropped 1 game.
Standing there, please guys, can we just peel back and let me out attack? But no, Kana, Yike, and Yeo have just been sending it for these last fights, and I think they really need to play more around Kalist.
You know the Urukai that has the torch that's just like running in under the bridge? You know, he's trying to blow up the bridge. Yes. It's like as if, you know, Legolas shoot him down, and they actually shoot him down. I mean, that's KC. They're just trying to send it. Now,
so Kalist is Legolas.
Kalist is Legolas. No,
second dragon picked up from Shifters,
and in fact, now that Booster's got that down, as we look towards top lane, Rooster in a 1v1 that becomes a 1v2. Here's Yahoo. He went pretty deep on this. The rest of the Shifters weren't nearby. A flash away from the Jax as Kana now looks for the ulti. Nuke also flashes away. Remember, he's got nothing to get on out of this, so he's flashing that down. Petrifying gaze. Yahoo goes deep. He dies immediately. A reset on the Storm. Kana's left out to the wind as well. Kalist steps on up. The Storm burns down Kana, going golden. As you said, Rooster goes Zonyas to go golden for Kalist to kill him. Shifters are failing, falling, and over the wall, the flash there. It's Paddock who escapes, burning that summoner instead. Sten might have to do the same. Hits flash.
Kalist and Yike.
Stepping up aggressively, Finn Busio has that ulti, and there are no summoners available here outside of Sheo. Yahoo's going to face check. Rooster's there. That's an easy stun. Tempered Fate a little bit too late. Yahoo's down 5 versus 4. Kana jumps in, but under a trap. The beauty of the Bard. Kalist gets the free hit, and look, he just steps back. Rooster jumps in, and look at Kalist. Auto attack. Finally found out by Nuke. Kalist on top of his head. Rooster jumps in. The counter strike, saving the fight. Maybe Rooster finally kills the 80 carry to give his first death. It's a 3 for 3. Rooster running for his life. A magical journey coming up. Kana trying to get within range. His ulti's not up and available, nor is the... I feel like...
It's so hard for me, man.
It's so hard, but he's playing them so well. Shifters need to get nearby Finn. They're going to spot this out. Baron contest begins.
Yeah, look at the flashes. All flashes are up and available except for Busio. It's going to be a very volatile fight.
Yeah, who's spotted? Grounded on the Jax is good. Busio going to be engaged upon death charge on him. Shea goes in. What the hell? Sten stole it. Finn! KC lost the Baron! The Chaos Storm is in the middle. Booster's getting chunked down. He's going to get a reset. Rooster goes in for the stun. Yike is dead. The Storm on Kalist head. Shifters are going to win the game. How the freaking hell did Stan steal the Baron?
I do not believe what I'm saying right now, Hysterics. How does KC lose his Baron to Nautilus ult? You had this game in your hands. I know you're European, but you don't need to throw every single game that you play.
He just killed Kana. They got 4 up. They got the Baron. KC are going to lose their second ever game of the split, Finn.
They're going to take the Nexus. They're going to go for the Nexus. They're going to win. Shifters, the undefeated. No, Shifters the defeated has defeated the undefeated KC. And are marching on the Nexus. Yahoo can only stand there and watch 1 versus 4. Can he do it?
He's
no.
dead. Shifters are going to beat KC in game 1. I want to sing Euphoria right now. I want to... I just...
MFRL. You want the enemies to be on the same space, and then you want to press your R buttons, and then you want to kill them. with Meganar, Rel ult, MF ult, and you have the Talia to kind of block the 1v1.
Not cashback, sorry, you know what I'm trying to talk about. I'm forgetting the name.
First strike?
Yeah, first strike because my brain is cooked.
You can go first strike, but the thing, lethal tempos is so good on TF as a damage rune. I think you're losing out a lot of damage when we're fighting.
Flash down, Flash. Sten regrets that. He sees an Ezreal in the highlight reel, and there you go, first blood for KC. They get numbers on Sten, and the rest of shifters can't commit.
Yeah, Shio gets the top crab and wants to contest the bot crab as well, but it's a little bit greedy. Tells Sten to come and show up, but now Yike will be the one looking at his Raptors. Smites are available.
This is a Leona, remember. The dueling power already from support, great. The CC chain even better. Safeguard away, flick back is nice. He's got some resistances though. You've just flicked him back into Shao, who has to flash away. Now Nuke's in trouble. Sonic Wave taken. Shao's trying to be fancy with it. The numbers advantage here for KC as Yike get the dogs down. The roam moves in from Paddock, who's getting some damage of his own, makes it rain, and you're right, dead is Yahoo. Shifters commit, stick around for a little bit longer. Here comes Realm Warp. Yahoo. No, it's only bringing Busio in. The all-in is Bullet Time making it rain. It's from Paddock onto a support. Bullet Time's now down. Sonic Wave connects again. Busio gets the stun down. Here comes the Yike ulti as well, but the kick immediately disengages. Looks messy as Sten misses the Shattering Strike, but Busio, Zenith played in again. He's deep. Has to flash away. Shao jumps in. What is this psychotic 4v4 as Kalist gets out with one more auto, though he's ticking down. Nuke matches the flash. Seismic shove onto Yahoo, onto the unraveled earth, making another couple of rocks. It is Nuke with a double. Shifters are like, what the hell? Let's fight as Paddock dies at the back end of the fight. 7 in the hole in this 8-minute game.
Because when you have a Talia, never mind.
Kana might be dead here. A rock with a minion in the way. The only reason for Sonic Wave, it's traveled. Kana flashed as well. Safeguard out. Yike cannot call his again. Kana.
Lit.
Oh dear. See Rooster. Meganar coming. Gold card, but Shao is here as well. Dead. In melee range, just as easy. Rooster will survive and Shao will take the kill. 4-1 on his Lee Sin. We said it was
League of Legends. They don't care about anything else, and that's. I think they look so liberated right now. His first dragon goes out with the K for shifters to start this, but it's not like KC can start it either because then the fight will break out and the nuke will come there. So it's kind of a dead state right now.
Stennis, be careful.
Very low.
Being drawn out by shifters. Rooster looking for an engage on the Shao. Dog sent with the Dark and Daggers. Jack clears vision. Herald going to continue.
Is KC going to get this Herald despite Nuke having TP advantage? No, Nars TPing in there. They want to fight.
Paddock setting up as well. Magnastorm on top and Bullet Time making it rain down the line. Yike already gets Sten though, who's low to start the fight as he won't get a reset in time. Shao goes in, finds Busio, whacks him and gets a 1-for-1 trade. Guess what? Herald came for the flash. Busio coming in early. It is taken. One dragon apiece now, but the stun up. Sten has been targeted by Busio. Already everything used. Solar Flare over the wall. As you said, it's the TF flank from Kana that opens up Paddock. First to die as Kana's in lethal tempo mode with the Kraken Slayer. Flashes out, gets out. Sten now on the chase, but he too will die. Kana's flank on the brim of death and ending turns out to be genius.
I mean, Kana not judging correctly that Kana could just show up with a gold card.
Sure, we'll get a replay, but for the time being, and Dragon might not be worth the...
The thing is that Kana is not just alone when he's in there. He's in there with Yahoo. And sure, you're not playing on the sideline right now, but it's still a 1-3-1 comp because sometimes you just push the sideline and move to the team fight and create a numbers advantage. This was a 4v5 fight, 4 shifters. And that's where KC wanted to handle it. But
this is a kick against wall. Sonic Wave, how easy is this? Onto Yahoo, the dive is just going to be a 2-to-3 man. Sten comes up to show up to add a little bit of helping hand, but Shao executes. Nuke takes the kill. Yike comes in to defend the turret, but the turret is already gone. So
and these are the plays they need to make on this.
CS down in this matchup. And Kana's been found on the roam. There's the Weaver's Wall, one of the first we've seen. Seismic Shove going to be dodged by Kana, who ghosted. Solar Flare hits Paddock, though. He's in the middle of it all. He's exposed. Double Dark and Dagger. All he can do is stand and shoot, but he's dead in an instant. Kana pulls in his ulti as well. Sten tries to turn it with a Magnastorm, but Kana's unleashing auto attack after auto attack. They've got double 80 carry in this comp, and they've rotated faster on the side of KC as Rooster hops away. KC have a Baron that just spawned, and they're going to start it up.
And it's a nice pick again from Kana. He's the one being went on by shifters, but turns it onto Paddock with a gold card, walking up on midway without cleanse or flash. It's just way too vulnerable to be in an aggressive position like that. And now shifters is going to have to look as KC has turned their eyes onto the Baron. And I think this one, there's no Nautilus result that can steal it.
There's not. Not this time around.
Out from the initial engage, and then just Destiny gates back in. as he's completely isolated on Padak. Oh.
Is he dead? Busio coming to help out. Flash from Nuke,
Oh,
but
Busio,
Busio's
that's
there.
a support.
There he is. He blocks the damage. True Shot Barrage won't get down in response. Here comes Yike, though, to cover. Kana will not die. It is Nuke instead dealt the final blow. The Sten flashes away, but Kalisk and Arcane shift across this. Find the slow down. Enough damage, it will be there, but getting the reset, Yike finds it first.
And honor this Leona. Man, what a play from Busio. He had standout performances in this series.
Despite game one being what it was.
Yeah. And Casey looking more and more confident minute by minute. But Rooster has a flank. Sheo with him.
And a Meganar. Busio delays it again, though. Meganar only does one. The kick away from Sheo as well. He jumps in. Shield of Daybreak for the slow. Busio is going to sacrifice his life as Weaver's Wall tries to cut off the escape. Shifters are here as a 5-man squad, but I feel like Busio just stopped that play from being a potential teamfight wipe.
Busio definitely died a martyr there. I don't know about the kick from Sheo. It was a little bit odd. I think they could have just killed Busio in the Meganar ult.
It's still here.
Nuke
face checking. Arcane shift. Kalist has his number. Smite will come down to give second drag to the game to Shifters. As we get a bit of a flashbang on the Dragon. Kana's here for a flank, but he is by himself. Flashes away. Yike still chasing up. This is a 4 versus 3. Kana doesn't have that much mana. He's going to yellow card eventually, but Sten brings him in. I don't know if Kana really thought he could stand in front of 4 people. He loses flash. Red buff stolen back over. Rooster jumps in. Bullet time with ulti. Full channel. And KC sending caution to the wind again. Kalist in the middle dies to Padak. And you know, Yike is going to be up next if he sticks around any longer. Sten ready to find the engage. Busio's back in.
Onto this MF.
They're standing
on
up.
business.
Look at them. Nuke is levitating. Oh my god.
Rooster can't They used Rel ult.
They did indeed. They used some things. Shifters are assaulting an inner turret top. Kana walks over a flick. He's dead. And Shifters are going to get this turret.
Casey, you need to lock in. If you lose this game, the series is over.
They will lose their first series. I mean, it would be so poetic, so hilarious. Nuke is going to bring out the Weaver's Wall. This inhibitor turret is going to fall. Who is not budging? He says, I'm going to stay on inner turret. You lose this anyway, right, guys? Inhibitor now exposed.
And maybe Vedi was right. Maybe Shifters is a top 4 team in our league. And they just had an early start. That wasn't really the best for them. But now they are pushing onto the inhibitor. Kalist does so much damage on this Ezreal. Has the range, has the flash, has the liberty to play as aggressive as he wants. But I don't think they can chase this.
Finn, who showed, and they're like, we're just going to get inhibitor. And on a ward is now Yike, though. Yehu now walking down, ignoring the wave. True Shot Barrage tags Padak. Look out deep. This 80 carries, flashes away from the gold card, and Kana's going to finish him off while the rest of the Shifters are dealing with the mid lane fight. Yehu is going to pincer them. Rooster turning onto Yike while the dive, the kick away, gets Busio out of dodge. Rooster goes into Meganar, trying to find an angle, but he just used Meganar before. We'll have to find another angle now as Kana finishes off Nuke. It's everywhere, but Shifters walked into the trap, got pincered, and Finn, KC are going to take that win and that Baron.
I mean, it's a very nice pincer from KC. They go from every single possible angle. But I gotta question Sif Shifters. You see the Rise top. Why are you pushing down mid, leaving yourself vulnerable when you can just retake the bot side jungle and pressure the Dragon? That play doesn't make sense to me. It seems like a play that should be obvious. That should be the correct one, but they really felt like they could get...
Finn, I think KC win now. I'm also a little bit low. Yehu is pushing with the Baron buff, so will they have to respond to that? Destiny's now down. Nothing happened with it. Oh, come on. Oh, he's still dead.
He had to TP out instantly, I think.
Yeah.
By gritting his TP, he's just going to end up dying here.
So, Yike will get the kill as Yehu tries and help. And Nuke's now dead.
The gold cards. Going to have to walk through Astral Qs, Rise Qs, a potential Busio all-in, ERQ, lockdown. Very tough to navigate for Shifters, but they're going.
It's a flash engage onto Kalish, trying to find it all, but the ball time's flashed out of the shove, though. Brilliant onto Kana. True Shot Barrage does a lot of return damage as Yike comes in from the flank. Kana's going to pull Destiny, and Yehu versus Sheo happening behind us, too. The shield too deep. Yehu decided to do that as Yike dives on in, gets a reset. The Hound's pursuit in full effect as Kana just autos down Sten. It looked a little bit dicey, but still KC too far ahead, and this time we can safely say KC will translate their gold lead to the very end.
KC says enough is enough. We are still Carmine Corp. We are still the better team. With a 10-11k goal lead, they're now marching down the nexus of Team Shifters, who fought valiantly in this game too.
Sheo, he got Dragon, but he's losing the game. He did the SOFM.
The Dragon for Nexus.
The Dragon for Nexus trade. Nexus now exposed. We're going to game 3. But they had us on the ropes again.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing, Hysterics. They are back and forth in this game. Sure, shift to kind of drop camps to make an aggressive play.
True.
Combine that with a mid push of Nuke on this Tristana is a recipe for consistent bot dives. I think
the tempo's up and available. Are the minions enough? No, but Yike is. Guess what? He's laughing at him. He bonks him on the head.
Forces the flash out from Canada. Doesn't want to extend that play. Hook.
Great death sentence. The play not going to come through. Sten walks up. Now waits. Dark passage down for healing. Kalist sending it. They got level 4 and Sten is dead. Mate. Nothing but airtime from Shift. Kick comes through from Busio. Sheo hasn't done anything yet. Explosive charge taken first by Yehu. He has level 6 first. Sheo goes on in on top of Yike. Can't fire down. That's a 3-man play, but Sten once again. Thresh is squishy. All used by Yehu to disengage as now Nuke jumps on in. Has level 6 himself. Gets a reset. And the satchel jumps are beautiful. Nuke, shift after shift, jump after jump. Donates the second kill to
so much damage and the CC.
Meanwhile, Paddock, he might just be dead. Busio gets the auto down. Here comes the March of the Ents as Kalist is going to be blocked by Busio, but a flash twisted advance. Sheo, Bramble smash. Easy dive. Beautifully done.
He was the man to start these chains. He was playing Maokai back then as well. Starting the Dragons, getting that soul point. That's now recalled. It's going to be about 15 seconds delayed for this fight. Sheo has a very strong smite with the Bramble Smash.
Out. Death Sentence on the Dragon. No Bramble Smash for the steal. Dark Passage taken. Shifters committed to TP as KC have gotten the Dragon. If you don't already hear, Nature's Grasp used aggressively on the back end. Yike goes in early for the Cyclone. Second Cyclone now coming through. Delays the fight as he flashes away. Rooster flashes over the wall as well. Kana deep in this. Death Sentence used. Nuke has just been shredded by the Akali top. Kana's positioning 5-point strikers. Nature's Grasp takes him into Yehu. Shehu goes deep onto this mid laner. And I tell you what, today is just a day of fun, isn't it? We get a
sort of salvage play to turn it from a 1-for-2, or turn it from a 2-for-1 to a 1-for-2, at least for KC.
This Maokai, because this looks static Shiv. I didn't see what happened.
And it's a bit of a shame that we're seeing them come alive now in the later half of this regular season.
True.
We kind of wish we would see this more, but they are looking fantastic. Sheo now on his Maokai, 700 gold.
Kalist, I think, a little bit of cooldown. Cyclone used on Sten, who is fishing over the wall here. Yike is just going to pull out the next one. Yehu's going to take the free kill. And the bot lane has shifted. The gold will just be spread out as Yehu looking again. Absconded, not going to find Nuke. There's good damage. You said Yike is here on the wing as well. Stolen away the buster shot. Nuke gets sent back. Doesn't see Yike. Gets bonked. Mid laner down right before Drake. Yike might have showed top, but shifters need to be quick because mid lane's getting pushed hard as Kalist jumps in. This 2v2. Breath of Light. Kalist already bailed out. A good rend here. Death Sentence flashed away from Fate's call. The culling interrupts it. Not bad from Shifters. Paddock and Sten got lethal tempo fully on up, but Sten is now isolated. The second part of the Cyclone comes in, and now the sapling magic from the ulti only going to zone off as it is one for the trade. It is Kana dying for the cost of Drake, but meanwhile from top to mid, KC Tedlin. I think we are at an impasse as well as I have been told the minimap has been zoomed in for a little bit too long. Kana's been poked out.
Yep.
That's how we do it.
Maybe a little Sterox later.
Sheo walking into a trap. They're all in. Kalist, though, quick twisted advance. They're right in a choke. Kalist decided to engage this. Sending out the Nature's Grasp is already big, but the Paddock is dead. Kalist repositions. Is culling. Great. Wait, that started so bad, I thought, for KC. As Rooster's the only one to get a kill. Good death sentence as Sheo and Sten are on the run, but Absconded Duck taken over. But the slick thinking, the quick work, and now the Nature's Grasp in return will silence the Shifters fans. Up to 6k the lead, Baron there, and only Busio pays for his life.
And it's Sheo that steps up being engaged, and I think Shifters maybe get a little bit too anxious trying to save him. He is very tanky. I think could have stalled for a lot more time, but Paddock is the one flashing into the backline together with Sten, trying to really dive Kalist, but Kalist navigates that team fight really, really well. And parries the engage from Shifters and just does so much damage on this Lucian.
Baron as well. Okay, real voice.
Because Buzio
He
died.
fights with Buzio.
Yeah, and it's a sign of a good team.
Yep.
When one or two can still keep their playoffs dreams alive.
Okay, I like it, Finn. It's not over till the
And,
Nexus goes down, does it? Is it? Is Yehu dead?
For a play out to Yehu.
Nuke is here as well. It's going to be fast damage. Bramble smash up against the wall. Lethal tempo. Another explosive shot, or just auto him down. Who cares? The game is kind of ending as Equalizer goes down. Buzio's getting chunked to high hell.
Oh, you were saying, Jake? You were saying that you think this game is over?
They did get 2 inhibitors.
They did get to burning. Top lane tier 2 will fall here.
It's just a turret, Finn. Just gold. Doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah. 8k gold lead for
Again, do you
K.
think Baron just ends this game?
I mean, it should. Like on paper, it should.
Okay.
Like the paper has been absent in our league for quite some time now, so we're not playing with the paper
We have been
anymore.
writing on cardboard for the past 5 hours, I think. Similar to paper. Still comes from a tree, Finn.
Yeah,
Just
that is
different
true.
form, you know?
But very factual knowledge here.
There it is. Now people know. Shifters stepping out of the base. That's a plus. They're controlling vision around their topside camps. That's a plus. But can they get anywhere near the Baron? I think Finn already told you the answer might be no.
I mean, you could try to have Shio flash in, Q Bramble Smash, smite it, and then lantern him out. That's like one avenue I would see.
Yeah, got trade.
Not very easy to do against Wukong and 5 different players on the enemy team that are all very fed. It's not a simple task at all. KC just will slowly be pushing them out of their own jungle and then look to start it. And then we'll see if they can break the Nexus towers of Shifters.
Sure needs some saplings in bushes. That's a start.
I think Infinity Edge will be picked up here by Nuke. A very crucial item pickup as the ban has not been started yet. Shio keeps throwing out the saplings. Kana over the wall though.
Oh, you
If
got
Shio
it.
does that one more time, maybe Kana will look to engage on him.
Sapling in the back. Tries to hit Baron. Okay, it's just glitching in the Baron.
Yeah,
Yikes there. Spotted out. Sapling slows him down. Next one coming in. Kana trying to collapse as well. Sheo's holding his ground. There's Bramble Smash. They're thinking, let's do it.
KC's very cautious. I'm not sure if they're waiting for something. It doesn't seem like they want to start the Baron just yet. Maybe they want to give Shifters the false belief that they can contest it to get a fight. I'm not quite sure, but they are starting it now.
Yeah.
Kana on the flank. Look at Yehu as well on this flank angle. He has a fantastic position in case a fight would break out. And looks like Shifters doesn't want to just give it over.
4K, 3K, 2K. Nature's Grass, no, it's not taken. Sheo tries to flash over and Bramble smash it with a smite, but he's unsuccessful. Fate's Call going to be used. Yehu, Nature's Grass, he does the fadeaway, gets 4 people. Abscond Abductee goes in, holds a golden statue as Kana teleported in to finish it off. No, KC ain't leaving this to chance anymore. They will do right by the LEC and maintain on top of the leaderboard. 8-0 Finn. I never doubted them. Except for the 2 games that we went through, and this game almost. But outside of that, we never doubted them, as the LEC today delivered to you on a silver bronze platter. But KC still remain at the top, 8-0, undefeated. Shifters are out of the LEC summer. But did they make KC work for it on their final deathbed? I think so.
They definitely had